Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Bracer video. Today we're going to be showcasing the brand new Machine Society RIRUKA. Now I say brand new, but in quotation marks, right? Because she is new to some extent. She is the quote-unquote newest character because Comfy World hasn't come out yet. But she has been out for 2 weeks now. But that's only because I only just bought her recently, right? Her individual came out. It is worth going in on that banner a bit, especially after Comfy World has been announced. It's not that impressive. So I would recommend kind of going for her because she's very, very good. And as I like to call her, the MVPC. Now, you might be wondering what that stands for. Well, it stands for Most Valuable Power Character. She's by far a character you're going to want to have in your box. And for future characters that's going to have the same skill, if you don't know, she has a +5 potion drop skill. Basically, if you use her in IZ, you're going to get an additional 5 potions. And if you're in co-op and there's 4 RIRUKAs, you're getting an additional 20 potions. Now, it only works for green pots, so... we know for a fact Caleb are going to release future characters with this skill for different colors, and they're going to be the characters you want to get because they're going to make link sorting characters so much easier. And, tinfoil hat on, I have a theory that we probably might not get double pots anymore. This is basically a way for Caleb to basically sell us double pots, in a sense, right? Because if they do bring double pots back, we're getting like 60 a run, and that's going to be quite broken. So I feel like they're not going to do it anymore, and they just want us to buy double pots by having 4 RIRUKAs in a co-op game. That's just my opinion. Tinfoil hat is now off. Anyway, moving on, let's talk about the character, right? We're going to be showcasing her in PvE. I would showcase her up in co-op IZ, but it's not here right now, so I can't do it. But I will have pictures on screen right now of the multiple drops we got throughout the stream that we did yesterday when we did do 4 RIRUKA runs. It's quite impressive, I'm not going to lie. If we go to my inventory right now, we can actually check how many pots I have, right? Because yesterday, I didn't have a lot. I'll tell you right now, I did not have a lot yesterday. At least before I started farming. And I barely farmed that much, maybe like 50 soul tickets. And we got 2,100. So we can almost max link sort another character. And you might be wondering what that character is. Well, you'll be happy to know it is the best green character in the game. Tesla! I'm sure certain someone's going to be happy about that. I can't link sort him now. Plus, it'll take an additional 3 minutes. But I'm probably going to link sort him tonight. So yeah, another character of the link slot list, I guess. So let's talk about the character. She is kind of an interesting character, I'm not going to lie. She is a PvE character, but I would also say a PvP character. If you check out Deku's video, he did showcase her at 3 out of 5 in, I think, Captain's League. So probably better off to see that there. But we will showcase her in PvP, but mine's 1 out of 5 and in Lieutenant's League. So, keep that in mind. Anyway, so... like I said, she's a weird character, right? So when we get characters nowadays that are clearly, or at least with Flurry, they're clearly meant for PvP or for PvE. By PvE, obviously just, normal quests, everything but PvP. These characters come with a Nad Soul trait or a recharge with 40% bruiser like Oetsu's case. They come with, no poise. They have a PvE killer. It's clear that they can be used in PvP. They're not really meant to, unless you transcend them, but they're definitely supposed to be used in PvE. And then we have characters like Ichibe, who have, DR, they have a PvP killer, they're clearly meant to be like one of the best PvP characters. And then we have this RIRUKA, who's kind of a mixture between both of them, right? She does have poise, something that Tokinada and Oetsu lack. She does have a PvE killer, and she does have DR. On top of that, she does also have Bruiser plus 20%. It says 90 here because we do have links onto her. So she's also, on top of having a DR link, she also has 20% Bruiser. So she's doing 20% more normal attack damage. So I think she is probably a better character to use in PvP than Kenpachi. But Kenpachi does have the benefit of being a premium character. So you're probably going to have dupes of him more so than this RIRUKA. Because I have a Kenpachi 3 out of 5. And I'm probably going to always use him over this RIRUKA. But if they were both 3 out of 5, I'd probably opt to using this RIRUKA more so than Kenpachi, because yes, Kenpachi has a better killer, he has a captain killer, but the thing with him is that the people he's going to go against that do have captain affiliation is going to be himself and Yamamoto, at least in the higher leagues. Maybe you're going to see a rare Retsu and that's about it, but those are pretty much the 3 characters that you're going to see. Maybe a Belief Tosh, but this one here, she doesn't have... this RIRUKA here, she is a human, so no one's going to have killer against her, and if she does weaken them, she's probably going to win that fight. So, don't slack on RIRUKA. She's quite a good PvP character, on top of being one of the best PvE characters in the game, and by that I mean, just to have, right? She can clear everything, but there's characters better than her that can clear faster, but for IZ, she is the queen. You want her in your team, and I'm sure, you know, I've seen it on Reddit. If you go to co-op, if you go search for a lobby on IZ, at least for the power one, you're gonna see every room just asking for RIRUKA, and you know, it's whatever, innit? So she is worth it. If this video does tempt you into summoning for her, I wish you good luck and I hope you get her. And if you don't, I apologize. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's talk about the character outside of that. Again, she does have Flurry. If you know what Flurry is, she basically doubles her normal attack hits. She has her DR, so she takes less damage. She has Bruiser, so she does 20% more normal attack damage. She has a Flash Step, obviously. She has 30% Berserker, which means you can do 30% more strong attack damage. It's not the best, but she's mainly a NAD character. You want a rocket trap build, and that's what we're doing today. So let's talk about that. We have a level 5 attack slot, so our attack is 1019. Overall, with the accessories we got, we have 3,300 or I think 3,300 attack. That's quite good. She can be pretty much one-shotting most of the stuff we put her against. She does have Hollow Killer, so that's very, very good. And this is the build we're going with today. We have a Hollow Bait, giving us 60% attack and 30% focus. We have a Golden Chappie, giving us 30% attack and 36% all stats. And obviously SP reduced to 0, so it doesn't really matter that much. And then we do have a normal Chappie, giving us 30% attack and 30% all stats other than SP. Now, let's put her against some enemies, specifically Hollow characters. We're going to test her on IZ, we're going to test her on the New Point event, and that's pretty much about it. I can't test her out in co-op quest right now, and I can't test her on IZ, but just believe she's going to be good. And also at the end, we're going to test her out in PvP. Alright, before we do start, I forgot to mention, the RIRUKA artwork. Oh, step on me, bro. RIRUKA. The artwork is juicy. I mainly wanted her for the artwork, and her being a very, very good character is also just spicing on... I was about to say spicing on the cake. I mean, the icing on the cake, right? Alright, and she has 2 cakes. So, here's her NAD string. It's okay. It's an okay NAD string. It's not the slowest, it's not the fastest, but it does the job. I find using her in co-op, obviously in co-op you don't really want to rock NAD characters, but from testing her yesterday in co-op, she's actually not bad. I did die a few times, but that's just because I'm trash. But a lot of times, you know what, she's one of the only NAD characters I bring into co-op, basically. And her being a character that can inflict weakening on all her attacks makes it very, very good against the bosses, because then you can just weaken them. You don't have to worry about getting hit. You don't have to worry about dying. You can just NAD it up with the poison or getting stopped. Those bosses are dying the second you use your strong or your special. So it's very, very good. So as for her first strong attack, we're going to showcase in a minute when we get some new enemies, especially once I have guard break. These don't. Okay, I'm sure someone does here, right? No one does. Alright, okay. Anyone have guard break? Anyone here? Okay, well that's the first strong attack. It's a lunge forward. It's okay. Again, she's not the fastest character, but it's a medium speed, right? And the thing I like about her first strong attack is that you can lunge and cancel out of it very, very easily compared to others. So if they do have guard breaks, so let's say this character here, I'll try and showcase it well. Let's use our first. We guard broke him, and then we can easily cancel out of it. I know you can do that for most strong attacks, but for me, I just find it easier to do with her because her strong attack is kind of slow. So you can guard break and also not knock them on the floor, so you can easily, you know, just keep nadding them up and just clear it a bit faster. And also, this might be more useful in Guild Quest if you decide to use her, which I doubt you would. As for her second strong attack, which is one of her appeals in my opinion, or one of the key things about her, is a Vortex. And obviously, we know how good Vortex is, especially ones that can surround you and follow you, is good for NAD characters, because that just makes it easier for you not to get hit, because you're making sure the enemies don't have a chance to hit you, and it's also good for weakening the enemies, and also especially in PvP, it's a good chance you're gonna weaken the opponent that you go against. As for her third, it's an okay strong attack. It's not full screen, but what it does is it basically groups everyone and just puts them together, and then all you gotta do is just basically NAD them up at that point, right? As you can see, we won there pretty easy. It's single player, you know, we're not really gonna struggle there. But her third is very good for crowd control. It groups them together, and you can just NAD them up very, very easy. And there we go. 2-minute clear time, 2.5 minutes. But again, we want speed running it, so that's fine. And again, she's not about speed. She's about clearing it. And then look at that. We're getting 11, 13, 9, 9, 11. Now, again, this is single player, right? No double drops. Normally, you get like 5. This time, we're getting 11, 9, 9. So basically, just doubling your profit, basically. In co-op, again, that's the main thing. With 4 RIRUKAs, you're going to get like 30 drops. Pictures on screen right now. You can see clearly, you're just going to get a bunch of potions, and you're going to easily be able to max out your characters. So now, let's showcase her again in the same quest. And just try and clear it a lot faster, right? See how fast you can clear it for a NAD character. Because I like her. I kind of like her character. I'm not going to lie. I've been a RIRUKA fan, but I think... Oh, I've always been a RIRUKA fan, but this is the RIRUKA that... maybe I stand RIRUKA now. I don't know. So again, she has Poise, so we don't have to worry about getting hit there. As you can see, we did get hit, but no worries, it ain't stopping us. And then we got a Vortex, makes everyone stop hitting us. She's just a good character. She's a good NAD character. If she doesn't have Guard Break, but if she did, oh, I feel like she would have been a bit broken. But unfortunately, she didn't get that. Or maybe fortunately, right? Because then I definitely would have pulled for her, especially on that double chance. So there we go, easy runs. And quite fortunately, there's no enemies that have Guard Break in this. Well, not a lot of them at least, because we can just NAD everyone up. Like, look at that. And then we are hitting good numbers as well, like 11k. No killer as well, there's no holo killers here, or holo characters. So, oh, we get extra stage, nice. Just yeet that. And then, yeah. 12k, 14k, like, she hits good numbers. Again, that's with Flurry, so she's basically hitting like 25k. So, like, no characters staying alive after one string. Look at that. And then you got a strong attack here. And boom. Got that potion. That gives us an extra 1. Always make sure you claim that. Because, you know, it's only 1 potion. But, you know, they add us all the time if you miss it. Let's use our special. Hopping around. Looking like she's an Attack on Titan. And then go to that boot ready. And boom. There we go. And we hit 20k there. And I think it was probably the strong attack that Stark did. Stark's third strong attack lunges him forward. But it looked like we hit from behind us there. But yeah, 1 minute clear time. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like it. And then we got 10, 7, 11, 13, 9. So in single player, you're going to get around 50 potions per 5 tickets. So it's okay. It's decent. You know, it's better than before if you don't have her. And then for co-op, you're going to get around 150. So it just shows you the clear difference if you're using 4 RIRUKAs and 1 RIRUKA. 50 compared to 150. You know, do the math, right? It's way more beneficial to do 4 RIRUKA runs if you can. So if you know someone that has a RIRUKA, stay close to them. Because you want them in your co-op game when you're farming IZ. If I eventually get all the IZ characters that have these links or potions, oh, I'm literally max links on every character in my box. So next up, let's test her out in the point event. Well, obviously, she's going to do very, very good. It's an easy event. We're basically just going to showcase and flex the numbers. I'm not going to showcase her auto build, but just believe she can auto the quest very, very easy. Alright, so as always, we do have very, very high numbers in here because we do have double attribute advantage and I think it's 5 times killer. So as you can see, we're hitting like 30k nads here, which is quite funny. Let's use our first 9k on our strong attack with a chappy build, mind you. Like, I kind of like these quests just to see these numbers, right? Especially in a character like this. Like this is good numbers. So 33k. It's not Tokinada level numbers. Like he can be getting like 100k's with his NAD, but this is respectable damage, right? Respectable damage. I do have a level 5 slot, so it's not level 10. She could be hitting a lot more, but I like this now. I like this damage. So first here, 35. Use our second. Got rid of the guard break. Look at that. Just absolute wipage. Is wipage even a word? I don't know. But yeah, use our third here. Group him up, and then this should spawn the other enemy. Yep. And he dodged. Great. Don't matter, bro. They have guard break. It don't matter. We're doing so much damage in this quest. It don't matter. All right. Fair enough. All right. There we go. We're gonna get to Yori now. Let's weaken him. Okay. Doesn't kill. And let's try and get that. Okay, great. Let's try and get that last hit in. 56, but we hit from behind. Great. I didn't mean to do that, but 56k. So that's 100k on the NAS if the flurry did activate. So yeah, she's good, lads. She's good. Again, you want to have her in your account because she makes link source farming so much easier. Now that's out of the way. Let's test her out in PvP. I haven't tested her out in PvP. I have decent hopes, right? She's definitely going to perform well. Probably going to lose a bit more, but she should do decent. So we're going to take out our PvP team, take off Kenpachi, and put RIRUKA there instead. Boom, do that. And then we're going to hopefully see some highlights here. Let's change our accessories because we do not want the... Actually, hold on. It's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Okay. Accessory-wise, I don't have... I don't have... So this is defense, because I've never had to use this. And for the soccer... No, wait, what's the... Defense? Okay, I've never had to use that. I'll get 5% attack on that another time, but we're going to rock with this build, I guess. It's not the optimal one because we are losing a bit of HP, but we'll just go with it. We'll see how it goes. And then we're going to rock full DR. This should be good enough. Yeah, this should be good. Alright, let's see how she performs in PvP. We're not going to see much green characters, but if we do, I'm going to make sure to put her against them. Alright, we see a rare Retsu. Okay, let me put my Chad against her, but we are going to see how RIRUKA performs. Now, mind you, there are a lot of blue characters, or by a lot of blue, mainly Ichibe, and, ooh. Okay, that Chad is, okay, we're definitely losing here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we weakened, though. That's what I'm talking about, lads. That's what I'm saying. So, as you can see there, that Kenpachi was transcended. So we were going to lose that if we didn't weaken them. But we did, fortunately. So there we go. At the end of the day, right, characters, if you don't know, no matter how good a character can be, right, even if they have killer advantage, attribute advantage, if you weaken them, if you paralyze them, like, that character's almost always going to win. So we do have a Kenpachi. Let's put my Chad against him, because Chad is a hard counter to Kenpachi. Not the hardest counter because he isn't immune to weakening, but he should hit quite hard. And we do have, obviously, Chad max transcended, so... RIRUKA, can you weaken? There we go, RIRUKA showcase! This is decent, right? RIRUKA's holding off Chad. We did lose, but we did hold off Chad quite a bit. Okay. The weakening's coming in clutch a bit. That is carrying RIRUKA a bit, but... Yeah, we're taking those W's, Wes. We're taking those W's. Alright, big man Nardo. Let's see what you're on about. Let's see how you do. We do have RIRUKA. That's the first RIRUKA I've seen. And she does have 30k. I believe... I don't think she's transcended. Okay, okay. Oof. Oof. Can Chad clutch it? That's what I'm talking about, Chad. That's what I'm talking about. So, she doesn't have a shield, so if she does go against a Toshiro, she's getting clapped straight away because Toshiro is just a powerhouse in PvP. So we have, oh, a Chad fight. Let's do that. Alright, and then we'll do one more fight. We'll just do the 5 fights and call it quits there. So, 2 out of 3 so far. She's done well. Another Toshiro. That's great. And yeah, okay. Against Toshiro, she's not very good. You're definitely going to want to transcend her if you want to use her in PvP, in my opinion. At least, look at that BS. Look at that BS. We got Frozen on the NAD. Both our characters. Great. Alright, let's see who the final opponent is. Who can it be? Who can it be? Welnark. Okay, I'm actually put RIRUKA against you. I know he's not a 2x opponent, but I'm going to just do it. I want to see if this RIRUKA can actually beat him, which I'm sure she can. And if she doesn't, that's a bit of a yikes. She might be transcended. We might see. Hopefully he is transcended. I want to see how she does well against a full transcended Yamamoto. So this Yamamoto has 39 HP, 39k. He definitely has HP built into him. We weakened. Okay. A bit slow. A bit slow. Oh, that Noito was defo a threat, but we luckily won that. But, so yeah, like, she's decent. Out of all the PvE characters that have come out with Flurry, I'd say she's the best one. But by that I mean her, Hiyori, Oetsu, and Tokinada. I'd say she's the best one in PvP. So she's definitely usable. So again, a decent showcase, at least for PvP. If you want to check out a main or a bigger PvP video, check out Deku's. Again, 3 out of 5 in a higher league, probably gonna be a better showcase. So yeah, well, that's it for the showcase. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think of this character in the comments below if you do like this character, because you know I do. Let me go back to the artwork. Look at that. Let me actually read it. A dressmaker in Machine Society, a world of steam and magic that Kon finds herself in. She is particularly fond of the rabbit ear-shaped wired ribbon she wears in her long hair. Alright. Well, this artwork is insane. By far one of my favorite artworks in the game. But yeah, Again, I'm saying the outro twice now. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, share, blah, blah. Let me know what you guys think of this character in the comments below if you pulled her. If you haven't and you are pulling for her, good luck. I wish you all the luck. I hope you do get her. And I'll see you later in this video. Peace.